feel like for me, it's just making sure I'm completely locked in all the way. Especially as I get closer, make sure I'm racking up my titles, my belts, my medals, make sure I'm winning. Especially on the international stage, because that's what's going to count the most at. I'm trying to make sure everything is lined up, the age deadline, all that type of stuff is lined up, and I'm like, I'll be fighting, not this December, but next December, I'll be fighting for the Olympic qualifiers, which blows my mind. I'm like,
man,
wow.
That's crazy.
It's
right?
not this year, but next year I'm going to be in the Olympic qualifiers. Like,
Welcome back to Interrupt KC, the Kansas City podcast. It's my boy JL. I'm your man D-Rod, man. Here we are, JL.
Man. Yeah, man. Yeah, I know, man. Shout out everybody, man. As always, like, follow, share, subscribe. Click that button right there. Man, we're on episode 71, man. 71 episodes. I know it's been a little while. People probably been wondering, like, what's going on,
Yeah.
But we're back. Nevertheless, we're back. We've done some exciting things. Go back and watch our last couple episodes.
Oh man, they're pretty dope, man. Some real good, funny ones.
Frankie Quinones, actor, comedian, came in town, man. Joined us here on the podcast. CC Rojas, Tico Sports, Tico Productions. So much things before. So excited to have this conversation tonight, man.
Yeah, man.
And keep it going.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and I like to follow up with that always, man. You guys know what I'm about to say, man. If you see something you like that we put out, man, share it with somebody. Tell somebody about it. Spread the love, man. And you're going to want to spread this love right here, man, with our guests that we got, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we're going to go ahead and interrupt our guest. And by interrupt, D-Rod, you already know we mean introduce our guest.
Yeah, man.
None other, D-Rod. If I read this right, I hope I'm going to say this right. The boxing ballerina herself, Miss Brijhana Epperson. What is up, Brijhana?
What's up, Brijhana?
What's up, guys?
How you doing? How's things going?
Everything's good.
Yeah.
Before we when we were setting up, I seen you up there in the ring. I seen you up there just loosening up a little bit. Like you could get ready to get in a bout right now. Jill, did you catch that?
I didn't. I'm sorry.
I did. I went out there and she was up there. Whop, 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 whop. And I was like, man, look, she about to come in here and start knocking and throwing some swings.
It's probably pretty natural at this point, right?
Yes, this is everyday life for me.
Everyday life. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
I cannot wait, D-Rod, to get into all this with Miss Brijhana here, man. Got belts in front of you, got a medal around your neck. I mean, man, there's so many things to talk about with you, Brijhana. So let's jump right in. I mean, growing up, I mean, you're born and raised in Kansas City, right?
Yes, sir.
What part of town you grew up in?
I just grew up at KC and then south end of KC.
Yeah. So when you was growing up, mom, pops, family, brothers, sisters, what'd that look like?
Mom, dad, my two baby brothers.
Oh, so
Are you the oldest one?
Well, I'm really the middle child, but in the house right now, I'm the oldest.
Yeah, you're the oldest. Okay, they saw you, swinging them. They're like, yeah, it's time to get out of here. We can't stick around, pops. It's time for us to go. One of the things that we read about you is you actually had a passion of dancing. I mean, let's talk through that. So did you play sports growing up? Was it dancing? What was you doing like as you grew up here?
Really, it was just a ballet dancer at KC Ballet.
Okay.
One of the top dance schools in Kansas City. And then I think I was about 11 or 12, I moved to Kansas City, Alvin Ailey. Worked with them for a little while. Then I went back, and then about 13, I was like, you know what? We're gonna completely flop this. We're gonna go fight.
That just came out of left field. Well, let's say left hook came out of nowhere, right?
Yeah. Boxing. No, my dad started it when I was real little, like self-defense type stuff.
Oh, okay.
took me to the gym a couple of times, just was working mitts with me at home, stuff like that. Then I think I was about 6 or 7. I started actually sparring. I was like, can I go spar? Like, can I go work with other people? So I was mainly working with guys my age and a little bit older. And I had my first fight at 9, I think.
Yeah.
I was
okay.
9, and I fell in love with it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest with you, Rod. I thought you was gonna be like, look, I was at practice doing my ballerina dance, and somebody they got to me, and I was ready.
They made me mad. They got in my way.
I had this moment where my fist knuckled up.
I had a bit by bit
You
on,
know,
boy. I had a bit by bit.
I 1-2'd her real quick, and they were like, "That's not part of our, dance criteria."
We can't do that here.
Yeah.
Nah, not at all.
Yeah, well, that's pretty dope that your father. I mean, I'm a father of girls as well. You know, I got a bunch of girls, and I always tell them like a little tips of this or that if there's ever any drama, which we don't want you to be in, but you know, for him to put you in some self-defense deal, right? I mean, that's all preparation, right? That's all like. And plus a ballerina deal. I mean, this all plays hand in hand.
Yeah.
It all plays hand in hand.
Yeah, I mean, I was wondering, like, what was it about, you said about 9, you got into your first fight, right? But I was think, like, even prior to that, because you're still, I mean, listen, I'm sweating sitting here in the gym talking to you, like, not a lot of kids nowadays, they want to get in the gym and sweat and work out, things like that.
Yeah.
So was there, like, certain type of aspect of boxing that you were like, man, I actually enjoy this?
So my dad always used to say I had a little mean streak when I was a kid.
Yeah.
it was more of like a defense of other people type of mean streak.
Right.
I wasn't having none of that. Don't play with my people. But it was like I don't know. Maybe it was just like the sound of it, or I don't know. I actually don't know.
Yeah.
And then so I was like, it was kind of out of the blue for him. Like I was like, can I go work with other people? Like, can I go spar? Because I would watch other people spar. I had a couple of big brothers around here that I looked up to that I would watch sparring, and I'm like, can I do that?
Right.
And he was like, I mean, yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
He was like, I guess. I don't know.
At that age, you said you started about 5 or 6, right? At that age, was there many other young girls? So I mean, you I think you said that already, though. I apologize, but you said that you were sparring with mainly boys.
Mainly boys.
Now, so how was that? Like, I mean, was that any type of nervousness, intimidation, or did it just ignite that fury and just be like, no, you ain't gonna get me? Like, what was that like?
I was competitive especially when I was younger. I was like, I knew I was fast. I knew I was like very strong especially for a girl at that age. And so I was like, I can keep up with them, all that type of stuff. And so I did. And I was just like, all that type of sparring and stuff. There was never really no nervousness at all. And I probably had only one female sparring partner back then. And she was older than me by a couple of years. I think I was 9. She thinks she was like 12 or something like that.
Yeah.
And I didn't really get to start sparring females until I got older. And I started having to leave Kansas City to go spar.
Wow.
And still to this day, around here, I think I only have like 1 or 2 female sparring partners around here.
Right?
It's still not a lot.
Really?
That's crazy.
Well, where the female sparring partners, man? Come holler at our girl, bro.
Please,
Man.
please.
She needs somebody to throw some shots at. I mean, so when you fight your first fight, you said that really clicked for you, right? Did you know that this was a long-term thing for you? Now, granted, how old are you today?
I'm 17.
You're 17. So we're going back 8 years, 9 years old, right? Your first fight. I mean, did you know, like, I'm going to be doing this for a while?
Not really. I didn't really think it was going to be something super permanent. At that age, I was still doing ballet, and ballet was still my number one dream. That was still my goal. Like, I wanted to be a professional dancer, all that. I had my plan planned out. And then I was like, boxing, I don't know. Something it felt like a calling for me. Like, I felt it. And I was like, you know what? Let's try this. And so I stuck with it. Now, 8 years later, 21-time national champion and got international gold medalist. So I'm like, yeah, we're sticking with this.
Yeah. I mean, I had to say, You know, D-Rod, we've talked to some fighters prior to you in the past couple years. And the one thing I've noticed about you is it looks almost very natural. Like, I don't know what I'm looking at because I'm not a boxer. I don't know the technicalities of boxing, but I do know footwork plays a lot into it. So is the dancing, had it complimented you at all, or is it like,
The ballerina didn't
did you
help
have to relearn it? You know, like, talk through that a little bit.
The ballet part was actually hurting my boxing.
Really?
And because
Like,
it's
you
two
was
different
wanting to
tempos.
spin in the middle of nah, we ain't doing that.
No, it's because like I was always constantly in like a ballet position, and my dad couldn't figure it out for the longest time. He was like, "What is wrong? There's something wrong here." And so I was just, and then he stepped back, let my other coach to work with me, and he's like, "That's it." He went to one of my dance classes, and he's like, "That's it. That's your problem. I was still like trying to take like a ballet position and a boxing stance, and it was hurting my stuff." And I was like, that took a while to get out of. I had to. Whew.
Well, that was that muscle memory, but in the ballerina aspect, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? And
that muscle memory was
yeah. Which is crazy because, I mean, I would think, you know, that ballerina, that because you hear, like, professional football players, NFL players, like, they take ballet to be light on their feet, right? You heard that, Joe?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so you would think that, I mean, in boxing, it would seem like to me, which I don't know nothing about it as well, you know, but like, yeah, that would help to be a little light on your feet.
Yep, no.
I guess that's where the jump rope comes in, right?
Yeah, we start getting a little bit of that footwork in there, but it's like the conditioning part of ballet, it helped a lot.
Right.
Like the core work, all that type of stuff, that helped. But it was just the footwork, the ballet, because it's two different tempos. One's fast and quick, and the other one's just slow and graceful. And I'm like, that can't
Do you
go.
still do ballet now? You just cut it all the way out.
I did.
Yeah.
It took a while, and at first I was like, man, I miss it. But now I'm like,
So that's when you knew, okay, I'm gonna be doing boxing for a while, because you know, because it sounded like you really enjoyed the dancing.
I did.
You know, and I'm guessing as good as you got in boxing, you were probably pretty good in dancing as well, in ballerina. So I mean, that was a difficult choice, would you say?
It was a hard choice. At first, I thought about it for probably 2 years. I was like, man, because the ballet, they were wanting more hours. They were wanting like 40 hours a week.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a full-time job.
They were wanting 40 hours a week for dance, and my schedules were starting to clash. Like was missing boxing practice, which I didn't want to do that, but I was missing boxing practice so I could go to ballet, or I was having to do both on the same time, like go straight from ballet to boxing or go from boxing to ballet.
Yeah.
And there was a couple of times where I'd have to go from ballet practice to my fights.
Wow.
And then I was like, man. And then, yeah, it's just like I had one big like ballet thing working at one time. I had to leave, go down to Louisiana, fight in a tournament, and then come back that very night.
Dang.
So I could dance. It was like, okay, we got to make a choice at that point. My dad's like, I'm going to leave that choice to you.
Right.
But it has to be done. And I'm like,
One or the other.
okay. Okay.
So why boxing? Why did you choose boxing?
I feel like that at first it was hard for me. I was contemplating. I'm like, if I do dance, I have all of this stuff lined out. I already know I'm already super close to this. But I said, if I box, I was like, I'm going to have so many other opportunities to open. And then I watched the Olympics. That was my big game changer. I was watching the Olympics, and I'm like, they don't have ballet in the Olympics. And that was my big thing. Like, I wanted to go, but I was like, I don't know for what, because I was still a ballet dancer. And I was like, my dad's like, why not? He's like, boxing. I'm like, oh, yeah. And so I started looking up the timelines, and then they said 2028 was the youngest or the closest age group that I could get into. And I was like, Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go box.
Let's go box.
Man.
Dad had to be proud to hear that coming out of you. I mean, I know he's right here, but you had to be proud, Dad, right?
Shout out, Coach.
Yeah, Coach was proud, man. Coach was proud.
You know that, and I could just imagine. I mean, being a father, Coach, right? Being a father, being the coach now. I mean, you had to been like, I don't want nobody to hit my baby's face, you know. But on the flip side, it's like, hey, you know, full support with whatever you want to do.
Yeah, it was definitely that.
And by looking what's on these tables here, come on, man, that choice is evident.
Yeah, and I mean, let's get right into that. So you start 9 years old, right? So when did you realize, at what age, what fight, what tournament that you won, and you were like, yeah, I'm going to be pretty good at this?
I think I was 10 years old. I got into my first tournament. I believe it was the Eastern qualifiers in Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh, okay.
And I won. I won my first tournament, and I was like, I kind of like this. Like, I got like my little medal, and a couple months later, I had my very next tournament, and I won that one.
Mm-hmm.
And then in December, I ended up losing, but I got bronze. And I was like, okay,
Let's go.
we got top 3 in all 3. I was like, okay, yeah. And so I just kept going to tournaments, and I just kept going, and I kept going with whether it was a win or a lose. You know, I was like taking it chunk by chunk because I knew it was something different.
Mm-hmm.
People kept telling me, girl, you're different. You fight different. You're different. You look different in the ring. You know,
Wow.
people can't really even touch you for real. They was like, I was like, and so I was taking that confidence from each win, and even the losses. I was like, I was still taking confidence because I'm still like going against the best in the nation.
Right.
And yeah, it was definitely
So Cleveland,
yeah.
that was the fight. That was the tournament where you won, and you were like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be good at this." And I mean, people telling you that's got to be such a confidence booster, right? Like, especially for a 10-year-old. I don't care, male, female, it don't matter.
Yeah.
Every 10-year-old struggles with a little bit of confidence,
Yeah.
right? Particularly when you're getting into a sport that, you know, you're just getting into. You know what I mean? So talk about that. I mean, did you struggle with confidence at all? And has boxing, particularly at this point in your life, has it really helped you with your confidence?
It has. I was actually very shy. As I was younger and growing up and getting older, I was very shy. I still am sometimes, but boxing, it helped with my confidence. It helped me grow. It helped me come out of my shell a little bit. And I feel like everybody kind of needs something to pull them out of their shell.
Right.
Boxing definitely was that for me.
So now when you walk in the gym or a tournament, let's say, I mean, it has to feel not just different, but pretty good, because you're probably that name on the line that people are like, I'm going to say it this way. Oh, shit. I got Brijhana. You know, like, you know what I mean? I see Pops over here dying laughing. I mean, is that what you would say?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, people are like,
I'm
man.
I'm the name that everybody looks for, and it's like it feels good to be, you know, that person that, you know, everybody. I have a shirt that is like, I'm the boxer that your coach warned you about.
Ooh.
And I'm like, I was
dope,
like,
man, that's sick.
It was another coach from another team. I fought one of their girls, or was somebody that they knew, and they gave me that shirt. And I was like, you know, it was funny. And then now it's just like I wear it all the time because it's just kind of my confidence booster. Like, you know,
Hey, you gotta incorporate that in your merch somehow. Start some merch, and just, you know, with your name, with your initials. You gotta. Hey, that's your brand. That's your tag.
I mean, if I'm sitting here getting ready to fight, let's say I'm starting. I mean, at 17 years old, I'm probably not just starting, but my guess, I don't know. But yeah, if I'm that young female and I see you walk in the gym with that shirt on, I'm like, dang it, you know. Not only is she good, she's really confident. You know, like there's something to be said about that. Your belts, you know, you talked about it earlier. You're a 21-time national champion. I mean, We've learned some of this along the way talking to other fighters. At one point, you were ranked. Were you number one fighter in the nation?
I am.
You are.
I am.
You
and
currently are.
I'm currently ranked number one in the nation and the world.
And the world.
Whoa.
Man.
Wow.
Yeah,
Hey,
you are that boxer that everybody. When we hear great things like that is we do a salute here at ENTERRUPT KC. Salute to you.
So we're gonna salute to you for that in the world, JL.
When you turn 21, we'll have a drink with you. But right now we're drinking water.
We're drinking water because it's pretty warm and toasty in here.
It is.
Still glistening.
I am. But I mean, Brijhana, that's incredible.
Thank you.
That's incredible. How does it feel even saying that? I mean, think about that. 9 years. This is 8 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
How does it feel even saying that?
I feel like 8 years ago, I wouldn't have even imagined I was going to be here. My dad saw it. A lot of other people told me I could be, but I was just like, I'm just another girl in the gym trying to fight, Now, looking back, I can definitely say I would have made my younger self proud. If I could go back in time and tell myself, man, you're going to make some big changes. Life's gonna change for you, and you're gonna be confident. You're gonna be able to walk with that confidence and be able to be proud of yourself. It's a game changer thinking about that. Y'all might about to make me emotional. Stop.
No, man. I see that, and all that is, Brijhana, is that's your passion, man. That's your passion. Which just watching you talk through that. Yeah. I mean, I'm feeling emotional as well because I see that. And, we're parents also, right? So we can only imagine the tears that Coach, your dad, has had with you and behind closed doors. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, hey, salute to you for that.
Yeah, for sure.
100%.
Well, and I mean, also, too, I mean, that emotion, Brijhana, I mean, only you understand it. I know your pops and your family's right next to you along the way, but you're the one that is doing the sacrifice, the physical sacrifice, the discipline, right? Eating right, working out, things like that. Nobody else can do that for you. You know what I mean? So talk through that a little bit, for people who really don't understand, like what is one thing you would say, like, this is the number one thing over the last 8 years I've really had to learn to sacrifice to be this great?
I'm a big foodie.
I'm sure you are. You're still 17.
I mean, it's kind of a running joke between me and all my friends. Like, you need to chill. Like, you need to calm down a little bit. But because I've always been a big foodie. But maintaining the discipline and making weight and making the tournaments and all that type of stuff, it's satisfying because then afterwards, then you can just go chill. Like,
oh yeah,
yeah,
yeah, and then that discipline. I mean, what would you say like discipline looks like for you today, and maybe particularly, I mean, number one in the world. Like it's not like you can, and I know you're not wanting to like let that go.
Yeah,
you want to maintain that. So, what does discipline look like for you right now than it did before?
Discipline is every day in the gym, 24/7. If I'm not in camp, it's usually just maintenance work, like running, do a quick run, stuff like that. Strength training. But if I'm in a camp and I'm getting ready for a tournament, it's 3 times a day, maybe 4, depending on how much time we got during the day. 2 to 3 hours each practice.
Right.
Sleeping, eating, making sure I get my school done, all that type of stuff. And so my schedules be packed, they be busy, but it's worth it.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I mean,
it's
number
worth
one
it.
in the world, gold medalist, 21-time champ. I mean, we'll talk about the future here in a bit, but I mean, just the fact that you walk into a gym and people fear you, I'm sure. I mean, you're that fear, that name that I'm sure some people are like, yeah, I don't want to fight her.
Well, just that, like you said, you said that self-esteem and where you thought, you could talk to your younger self and let you know, hey, this is where I'm at, where you're going to be or whatever. And just walking into a gym and having people be like, hey, that's her over there, stuff like that. It has to be like, man, cloud 9 and walking tall with that, right? We talked a little bit about training, and I just wanted to ask you as well. Yeah, we're talking about discipline. What's the hardest thing for you? Is it the workouts? Is it the dieting? You said you're a foodie.
I'm a
Or
foodie.
is it pretending that you're not tired when you got to go?
The last one might be a little bit. I'm just kidding. I would say for me, I think the hardest thing, if I'm being completely honest, is just the dieting, just making sure I'm on point, and because I fight at a lower weight class that most people don't even expect, especially for a girl my height, my size. They're not expecting that. So they're like, how much, you gotta cut, all that type of stuff. And so I'm like trying to make sure the food and everything's right, and make sure I'm running, make sure I, doing everything that I can to make sure I'm staying somewhat close to my weight, that type of stuff. So that's always the hardest part. And then just the waking up early and going to bed late, that type of stuff.
Oh man.
Yeah.
What weight do you fight at?
I fight at 125 pounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are tall for 125.
I am tall for 125, yeah.
I was like, I wonder how tall she is, just looking at your photos. Because you could see your growth spurt in some of them. You're like, man, she went up.
Yeah, I grew.
She grew. I'm sure your opponents, if they've never seen you, they're like, oh, damn.
She got that reach.
Yeah.
I do.
So for those who don't know, if they're just seeing this and this is like, okay, this is Brijhana Epperson. They never heard you talk or even know who you are. Boxing style. How would you define your boxing style?
I try to be an all-around fighter. I've always been a slick fighter. When I was younger, it was like one of the coaches, nicknamed me Lady Floyd because I was always being super slick. And now that I'm getting older, my dad's like, you're getting older, you're fighting bigger girls, you're gonna have to start sitting down on some shots. So working on putting my punches together and hitting harder. But I can say almost with full confidence that I can be anything that I need to be in that ring.
All right. I mean, hey, I love it. I can be anything I need to be in the ring. What is like a characteristic that you bring into the ring every day that you would say makes you different?
Probably, I say especially when I'm feeling good, I'm feeling loose. I move a lot, but it's not the typical, going around the ring, that type. It's more of like I'm in and I'm out, and I'm going side, I'm going this way, and like I'm flowing. And a couple of my friends were like, "Man, you look like you're water in there," like, because I'm just like in, out, like that, like just kind of like play, like try to play. And I'm like, my dad likes to call it cat and mouse. Yeah. Like I'll tap you here and then I'm gone. I'll tap you here, then I'm gone, and that type of stuff. So I like playing with people. I like playing with. Yeah, I like
when
playing
you're
when
fast,
I'm in there.
then you could do it. You could
Stick
do
a
it.
move, stick a move.
It's that like you said, you're like water. It reminded me. I'm sure you know who Bruce Lee is.
Yeah,
Bruce Lee has the famous "Be water" quote. When you fight, be water. Yeah, that's dope. That's real dope. When you go, to these tournaments. So, like, what is the next tournament you have coming up?
My next tournament is in June. It's in Wichita, Kansas, Junior Olympics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wichita, Kansas went in June?
June.
In here in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, into June. Talk about your preparation for that. I mean, I'm sure you're still in high school, or no, you're not in high school? You're still in high school?
I am.
Yeah, so, you got to do school, and you got to work out, and then you got to compete. For people who aren't aware, maybe some young female or just young person is hearing this and watching and saying, man, I want to box. I want to get good and do tournaments. Talk about that for folks.
School-wise, I'm actually homeschooled. My parents are my teachers.
Makes sense.
It makes it easier.
Yeah, absolutely.
But as far as like the camps and stuff go, it's like we do anywhere from 6 to 8 week camps, depending on what we got going on. I'm actually getting ready for a fight this weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where at?
We're going to Oklahoma.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just a single day show. Just try to get some work. Trying to get my hands loose before the tournament.
For sure.
Yeah.
Have you fought this person before?
Mm-mm.
No.
Mm-mm.
Now, do you fight Orthodox?
Mm-hmm. Right? Both.
And Southpaw?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. She said I could be anything in the ring.
that's water, boy.
Yeah, that is water.
Oh,
you danger.
Yo, yeah. Hey, that boxer they warned you about.
Let me tell you something, and you know, I don't want to get Pops riled up here, but I don't know if you have a boyfriend or will in the future. You may one
Ain't
day.
got no time for that.
Girl, it don't matter
Ain't
what
got
you.
no time for
But,
that.
just,
Too
if
busy.
you're watching this video, she fights right-handed and left-handed. So
Don't play no games with me.
Play games. Don't play games with Brijhana, bro. She will come upside you. No, that's wonderful. I don't know. Did you have a question behind that, D-Rob? My bad.
No. I was just asking.
But you know, back to the so you do 6 to 8 week preparation. So are you in camp right now for that?
I am.
You are? Okay. So what does that look like when you're in camp? You're dieting, you're cutting weight. What are you doing?
Dieting, cutting weight. I'm up in the mornings running. I'm doing 3 times a day for right now. Probably a little bit closer to the tournament. I'll be changing over to 4. And then we have a pretty solid hard camp. I'm trying to get as much sparring work as possible. And then probably the week before, that's kind of our chill time, trying to cut whatever remaining weight. You know, that's just maintenance week.
Right.
Trying to recover, so there's no sparring that week, which is my least favorite part of camp. But
you said the sparring?
no, like not sparring.
Oh, not sparring.
Yeah, no, that's my least favorite.
Yeah.
But so then and then we have the week of the tournament. And then that's the week, because normally I don't fight till later in the week. So it's constant sparring, trying to get sparring every day, because that's the when I get my most work, is when I'm at tournaments.
Right.
Yeah.
That kind of goes. So I was going to ask you that too. And I think you kind of answered that. But like, what part of your training do you love the most, and which one do you hate the most? So.
The one I love the most is, of course, the sparring work, and then getting up early and just kind of being on my own, just kind of running, all that type of stuff.
Yeah,
It's
you
kind
get
of
in the zone.
Yeah, I can think, I can game plan, all that type of stuff, and I'm like, what am I got to do for the rest of today? But then the sparring is my favorite, because I can get in, I can work, and I don't got to think about nothing.
Right.
I'm in there and I'm working, and but yeah, least favorite part of camp is just sitting.
And you're part of your regimen of training. I mean, do you watch film, or is there some old school fighters that you're trying to like mimic and
Learn from?
And
I try to learn from everybody. Anybody that, I love Shakur Stevenson. I love Floyd Mayweather. I love Muhammad Ali, fighters like that. My dad is a big film study head, so he's up early in the mornings and late at night. He's constantly up studying and watching and trying to put some plans together. And then he'll bring me in, and we'll watch a couple of my fights. We'll watch some of the old fights. We'll watch, some drills and stuff that we want to work on. But yeah, film study is big with us. Big.
Good.
I do want to take a moment, and talk about your trainer, who is also your pops. Let's talk through that, because that's unique, right? Like, not every fighter gets the opportunity to have their parent as their trainer. I mean, you enjoy it. I'm assuming you enjoy it. I know that there's moments where it doesn't feel so much father-daughter, feels more like fighter-trainer. What are some things that you feel like is special about your dad being your trainer for you?
I feel like it's because he knows me. Out of all the people that I've ever worked with, he's the one that knows me the best, because he's also my dad. So he knows everything. He knows when I'm comfortable, knows when I'm not comfortable. Like when I'm in the corners and stuff, like when we're at tournaments, like he'll be joking with me in the corners. Sometimes we don't even be like game planning. We just be like just playing in the corners, because he knows that's my time. I need to relax. I need to get my brain off the fight. I need something to just kind of break that shell. And so he's like, he's teasing, he's playing, and making sure I'm good, checking in with me, all that type of stuff. And he knows what I need and what I needed. So that's the biggest thing for me.
It's always just that look, right, Coach? You can just tell. You can just tell, like, okay, this is what she needs.
Ooh,
Yeah.
But then you got to go home to it, right? Like, I'm sure not every day is great. I'm sure there might be some like, I gotta go home to this.
The ride home finna be interesting.
Hey, when it's quiet, it's when you know, like, damn.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. I already know.
And you know, like you've obviously won a lot, right? And I know fighters don't like to talk about their losses, you know, too much. But is there a fight that you lost that you feel like, yeah, this is I learned a lot about maybe yourself, about fighting all together in that match?
I try to take as much as I can from all of my losses. I got 12 of them.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I really truly only lost one, but that's the game.
Right.
You win some, you lose some, and but I feel like out of all my fights, I feel like my most consistent flaw was I wasn't throwing enough, or I wasn't stepping forward. So that's like, we got to work on that. Yeah, it's gonna hurt right now, but give me 2 weeks and then I'll be back. I'll be back in the gym, and I'm just working, just trying to focus, lock in, and just try to change the game plan. Not even change it, just tweak it.
Yeah, pivot to something a little different.
Yeah.
I
What
feel that.
about trash talking, man? Are you a trash talker yet?
Big.
Really?
Oh yeah, me and my dad. That's what we do. We trash talk.
I love it. I have.
Pops do?
That's where I learned it from.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. During the fight, you're right there, like, talking it right.
That's what we do in the corner. We trash talk it, or we just teasing each other. Like, man, come on, I need a little bit more water than that. Like, what you doing? But it's just having fun.
Yeah.
You trash talk your opponents though?
Nah.
No.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant.
Nah. Okay.
No, you just on that focus.
I thought it would be pretty dope if you're like, listen, I'm gonna win this fight. You might as well just take these punches.
Don't even try, because all you gonna do is make me mad.
We got to talk about the gold medal around your neck.
Oh yeah.
Right. So, for people who don't know, right, let's talk about the actual tournament that you won. How did you get into that tournament? How did you qualify? Things like that.
So I actually qualified. That's what this one is. This is this was kind of like the trial for who was gonna go to the selection camp for the Team USA, for the youth Team USA, I should say. And whoever won those went to the selection camp, which was I believe back in February, late February. It was a 2-week selection camp.
How many fighters were there?
There were 17 of us, and thankfully all 17 of us made the cut.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
we all made the cut.
Nice.
It goes off of a point deduction type thing, but we all got enough points so we all made the team. And then it was literally, we got done and we started, after they made the announcement that everybody made the team, we had to start getting ready to start packing, because we were leaving probably 2 days later to go to Thailand.
Wow.
So the plan was, they made sure everybody knew before we went to selection camp, whoever makes the team, be ready because we're leaving. And whoever doesn't make the team, y'all going home. They sent us that in the email. They had meetings about it. And we was like, okay, we making the team. I got went into the meeting. They said, congratulations, you just made Team USA. And I was emotional. I ran out. I was talking to my friends, and I was like, hold on. I got to go call my people. I called my dad, and I was being emotional. He's like, what you being emotional for? We already knew this was going to happen. I was like, yeah, I know. I was like, it's just different. He's like, I know, hearing it. And that was the biggest thing. And then, we had to start packing that night. We had a couple more practices, and then coaches were like, the day before we left, we were like, make sure y'all here on time. We get in the bus and we leaving. And so we left. That was a 21-hour flight over, and the trip ended up being 2 days because of the layovers.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
I bet you didn't even sleep before you left, right? You were just you slept on the plane.
I did not sleep on the plane. I did not sleep at all. Those days of traveling, I slept. We all went to bed early before we left, and I was like, I was like, okay, I'm going to, one of the plane rides was 17 hours. I was like, all right, I'm going to get some sleep. I did not sleep a wink there or back.
Yeah.
And, but so we got there and we had, I think it was like 4 or 5 days to start, get used to the acclimation and all that type of stuff. So that was our acclimation week.
Was that hard? No? Okay.
The only thing we had to get used to was it being so hot out there.
Yeah,
It was hot and muggy out there. But
so it felt like a boxing gym.
Yeah.
Well, they have bugs, though. They got them big old bugs down there.
Mm-hmm. Everywhere.
Them bugs, we put on some gloves on the box.
Did you know, like, you make the team, right? And now you're going over there. You're going to fight. It's an international, competition, obviously. Did you know that you, like, who the opponents were or anything like that?
I didn't actually end up fighting out until the day before each of my fights, because one of our coordinators would, go through the list and be like, all right, this is who's fighting here, 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 and here. When we'd get back, and then she would go through Brijhana, you're fighting Chinese Taipei, or you're fighting, and she would go through a list of people that were fighting that day, what time we were fighting, make sure we were on weight, all that type of stuff. And that's when we would find out.
Okay. And then here comes your opponents, right? You're fighting your opponents in the ring. Was there, based on your competition experience in the United States, was there a difference fighting international opponents?
They just move more.
They
throw less, but move more.
Yeah.
And I was like, I told my dad, I'm like, there's really no difference. He's like, I told you. He's like, we've been studying and planning for all this type of stuff and studying the different countries and the way they fought, because most of the countries, if the older ones fight like that, the younger ones are going to fight like that, because they have regimens. They have
systems, basically.
And so all of the kids, all the people, they go through all the systems the exact same.
Right.
And so I was watching all the older people, and I'm like, and if I could find anything on the people I was fighting, I was like, I would go through and I'd watch, and especially if they had already fought in the tournament, I could go back and go find it.
Right.
And so my mom and my dad were sending me the fight videos. My dad was sending me like game plan, and we would like FaceTime and be like, right, okay, so we seen this, and this. He'd be like, what do you see? And I'm like, okay, I tell him what I see, and so it's stuff like that.
Right. That's what's up. What's up.
Yeah.
One of the things, you win, you get the gold medal. So when you're going into that actual last fight, the gold medal's there, right? It's there to take. Does your mentality change? Do you view it different? Does the pressure, the pressure go up? What's your trainer saying to you? Like, you better win. We trained this hard. You flew me all the way to Thailand. Just for people who don't know, like, talk about that experience.
I try to treat every fight the exact same. Every fight is a win, is either a win or a lose, whether it's a gold medal on the match or it's just the first fight in the tournament. Every fight is the same. It's glorified sparring. Yeah, that's what it is. And when I think about it that way, it makes everything so much easier for me. Just make sure I wake up, get weigh in, get my food in my system. I go back, take a nap, or just up. I was the finals day. I was up. I was bouncing around. I had my music, and I was just having fun. Yeah, I just had fun that whole tournament. I was like. I was having fun, but it was like the pressure and like, I guess it was like the experience of doing something new, right? Different area, different type of stuff. But the last day, I was having so much fun. Right. I was bouncing. My coach was like, "Somebody's in a good mood today." And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "I feel it."
So you knew it was coming.
I knew the night before.
Let's go.
What was that walkout song?
We didn't have a walkout song.
No?
But the walkout, we were like, me and my teammates, we were like trying to figure out, all right, what are we going to do for our walkout? Like, that was kind of our thing. And we was just like, because for every fight, we had a walkout. And so we'd like get on the stage, and I'm like, I had a whole plan of what I was going to do. I did not do it. I was like, okay, I don't care. At this point, I'm locked in. I don't even care.
Right. Yeah.
But I was just like, I was locked in. I was like, man, I went back. I was watching the video. I was like, I was locked in. Like, I wasn't looking at the cameras. I wasn't looking at nothing. I was looking at the floor or the ring. I was locked in.
Right.
My face was just like in straight intensity.
Yeah.
And I was like,
That's how it has to be.
mm-hmm.
Right. That's how it has to be.
So you're a champion,
Mm-hmm.
right? What do you feel? What, if anything, do you feel's changed? You win that fight. You got a gold medal around your neck. You come back to the United States. I'm sure your name, if it wasn't known before, now people know your name. Particularly here in town, right?
Yeah.
Here in KC, but just all around through the boxing world, right? Amateur boxing world. Talk through that. I mean, has people changed the way they are with you? Has fighters changed the way they are with you? Do you feel a difference at all?
I'd say there's definitely some, I've lost some people. I've gained some people. Had some people switch up on me. I'm like, man, I thought you was, but I threw it all. I'm like, you know what? I got God on my side. I got my people. I got my family. I was like, I don't need nothing else. I was like, but, I spend time and have fun with the friends that I got for right now. I was like, but if y'all move on, y'all move on. Like, I got to keep pushing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
I love that.
I love it.
Great mentality.
Yeah, for sure.
The future. I mean, you mentioned the Olympics, 2028. Is that the goal here over the next 2 years?
That's the main goal. That's what the Team USA is for. That's what the medals are for. That's what the medals for. Yeah, everything is for right now is the ball rolling. That's what this is for. 2028 LA Olympics.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Can't wait to see you.
I can't wait either.
What if anything? I mean, that's elite competition, right? At the Olympics. What if anything do you feel like you need to increase or decrease getting there?
I feel like for me, it's just making sure I'm completely locked in all the way. Especially as I get closer, make sure I'm racking up my titles, my belts, my medals, make sure I'm winning. Especially on the international stage, because that's what's going to count the most at. I'm trying to make sure everything is lined up, the age deadline, all that type of stuff is lined up, and I'm like, I'll be fighting, not this December, but next December, I'll be fighting for the Olympic qualifiers, which blows my mind. I'm like,
man,
wow.
That's crazy.
It's
right?
not this year, but next year I'm going to be in the Olympic qualifiers. Like,
Wow.
But yeah, so
Like a whole 10 years later.
yeah.
From, you starting to fight, pretty much.
Yeah.
Almost 9-10 years later.
Yep, because it would be I would turn 19 that April of 2028.
Yeah.
So yeah, it would be almost a full 10 years.
What about a nickname? You got a nickname to go with Brijhana yet?
Bree, the boxing ballerina.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm trying to
Are you gonna
switch.
stick with that? You gonna get something more like?
I'm kind of trying to switch my name over to the one. So I've been, putting all my stuff as the one for right, and so I feel like that's probably gonna be the one that sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make
The
it stick.
Oh, yeah.
When you knock out your next opponent, just look at the one. Just
Well,
look
yeah,
at
and then in the parentheses have the one real big, and then put it. Your trainer warns you about that boxing
Yeah,
deal,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
The one.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh man, I love it.
So in a year and a half, you're competing to qualify for the Olympics.
Yep.
Right. So you got a big year and a half in front of you. Are you competing at all internationally between now and then?
I have one more tournament, international tournament at the end of this year. That will be the Youth Worlds.
Okay.
That will be in Montenegro.
Okay.
So we're going there, and then if I make the team again next year, I'll have those tournaments. But yeah, that's the plan.
Do you got sponsors? Do you need sponsors? I mean, what does that
What's that look like?
I have a sponsor right now. Shout out to Wing Busters. they're super good with me, but I definitely need sponsors.
Yeah.
That traveling gets expensive. But
Well, let's put it out there, man. So if anybody wants to sponsor the one,
Let's
here we
go.
go. Like, how can they look into doing that? What you gotta?
they would have to go through my dad, Coach Courtney. You know, find him on Facebook and Instagram, and or even just reach out to me and I could put you in contact with my dad.
Okay.
What's your IG handle?
My IG is @ATG.
Bree got
Bree got
hands.
hands _ There we go. So, hey, anybody want to reach out and sponsor? You know, there we go. You know what I wanted to ask you too is these belts, right? We know this one led to the medal. Each one of those are something different.
These three right here are the same tournament in different years. This is 23, 24, 25.
Okay.
And this one is the Women's Championships. That was, I believe, in 2024, I believe. I won this one. But these are USA Boxing National Championships in December, the biggest tournaments of the year.
Man.
Love it.
Incredible.
Love it.
Thank
The
you.
competition around the U.S., where's the toughest? Is there a state that brings it more than the others?
Missouri.
Let's go. I was like, I set you up for that one. I set you up for it. And you got it right. You got
Yes,
it
sir.
right. Toughest opponent to date?
Who was my toughest opponent? I would say it was a girl. It was at my heaviest weight, 138 pounds, and I fought for the tournament. She was my semifinals fight, Diana Sotelo. She was strong. I mean, strong. And I just remember when she was walking in the ring. Ooh, yeah.
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 She had that look, that walk.
Ooh, she had the walk.
Yeah.
And she was short, but she was stocky and she was strong. And I was like, this is my opponent? I looked at my dad like, this, we the same
That was
weight.
before the shirt.
No, I was after.
Oh, shit.
But I was like, I was roughed up after that fight. I won, but I was roughed up. I had bruises everywhere, scratches. I was like, man.
Wow.
But shout out to her. She's amazing.
She's still around?
She's still around.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's still around. Shout out to her. She's in New Mexico, I believe.
Okay.
So yeah, shout out to her. But she's dope. I love her.
There's something I wanted to ask you about. I've seen on Bree Got Hands, right, on your IG, right, and I'm gonna run through it real quick again, just for people that are watching, right. International gold medalist, wow, 21-time national champion, all right, 2 times KC Gloves Female Fighter of the Year, right? Most outstanding boxer with 22 JOs.
That is the Junior Olympics. It was the year of 2022. And I got most outstanding intermediate female boxer of the tournament. And that, for Junior Olympics, at that time, that was big to
Yeah.
get most outstanding, and it still is.
No
So,
doubt.
yeah.
All right, I want to switch it real quick. All right, we can go back to this, but I wanted to ask you. I seen something on your IG again. I was looking. Right. I seen you getting down on an instrument, on a bass.
Yep.
Right. You were kicking it on that bass. Musician, you still mess with that?
I do. I'm still.
Where's that come from?
My dad.
Yeah.
Most of my stuff comes from my dad. He was playing the bass guitar, and he wanted to teach me, because I was like, I love bass and music. I'm a big music person, like my dad. Big music. I love music, and I love that sound. And I was like, what? I remember asking him, I'm like, what is that sound? And he pulled out his guitar, and I was like, I want one.
Hey.
So I got me that orange one.
Yeah.
And I've been playing that one since I think I was 8 when I first started. 17 now. I still play.
Is that right? That's
I play the bass guitar.
Wow.
I try to play the piano. I try.
Piano's
What
pretty.
I mean, like, what are you doing, like funkadelic on the bass, or what are you doing?
I can't remember what you're playing, but I think it was a rock tune also.
I think I'd be playing Michael Jackson.
Yeah. There was something. I was like, oh, okay.
Sade, okay.
I think, what was this? Sweet Dreams.
Sweet
But
Dreams.
that was
Your
the song- that was the
Rhythmics,
song,
right? Your
yup.
Rhythmics one. Yeah.
Love that song.
Yeah, I think that was the one I was playing on that video.
That's
You
super
be
dope.
singing too?
She's like, no, that's why I play the bass.
Possibly sing it. Go ahead, play that. Boo.
He can sing. I cannot. that gene didn't get passed down.
One video I saw on your IG was your little brother. Mm-hmm. That little dude.
He can
I saw you, working with him. Mm-hmm. I was like, I think he might be able to knock me out.
He's next.
That dude, he got it, man. He got them hands.
That boy was gifted.
Yeah.
That boy is gifted. He's in there right now.
Is he?
How old is he?
He's 11, turning 12 in October.
Let's go.
And we call him Champzilla.
Champzilla.
Joshua David Epperson. Y'all better watch out because that boy's coming. He's already 5-time national champion.
What?
Going for his 6th at Junior Olympics. And
we're going to get him up on here.
Oh, yeah.
Let him win a little more and make sure he can beat his sister. Hey, bro.
He can do that now.
Oh, can he?
I be almost full sparring him now.
Oh, wow. Dang.
That boy, he's strong for his age. He's fast. And he's got a style. Like, when he fights, people will be coming up to us like, man, your little brother, he can fight. I'm like, yeah, he can fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can
Joshua Epperson.
Joshua David Epperson.
Joshua David.
Mm-hmm.
Great names.
Oh, yeah.
What is something, Brijhana, I mean, you represent your family, you represent Kansas City, you represent a whole population of young females who, who just work hard. And, you're in a boxing, you're in a sport that is physical, more known for males, obviously, throughout the history of the sport. But females are coming along, more and more. I mean, hell, my wife and I, we got back from out of town, and first thing we watched was on Netflix, the 2 MMA fighters, Ronda and
Ronda and Gina,
Gina, yes. Armbarred her in 5 seconds. I was like, damn it, man.
I know.
That's why I hate MMA. I don't hate it. I like it, but I hate that part.
Yeah.
What do you want young females to learn? What is a lesson you want them to learn from your story?
Even though it's hard sometimes, you might not like it sometimes, but I would say definitely just stay focused. Keep grinding, keep pushing, because you're gonna prevail. Something's gonna break. You're gonna, you stay sticking to it, and you stay strong, and it's gonna work out. Eventually, it's gonna work out.
Let's go.
Yeah.
If you talked about, if I can go back to myself, 8-year-old, 9-year-old you would say these things. Let's say you jump forward 5 years. Now you're talking to your 22, 23-year-old self. Let's say, what do you want to be able to say?
I would ask myself, I'm like, did we get the gold? did we get that Olympic gold? And I would hope that my older self would say yes. We got the gold.
I had no doubt.
No doubt.
I have no doubt.
Thank you.
Your mentality is incredible. You clearly stay in shape. You take care of yourself. Shout out to your pops, for taking care of you and getting you along this way. But truly, I mean, shout out to you because it's hard. Not every young person could do it. Yeah. Before we let you go, some fun things we want to do real quick. Favorite boxing movie?
Favorite? Rocky and Creed.
Okay.
Creed,
like Rocky 1 or just
all of the Rocky movies.
All the Rockies.
My dad's a hater, so ignore him.
Oh, Rocky?
He don't deal with the Rocky, but ignore him.
Man, Clubber Lane, come on, Clubber Lane. He's a beast.
Exactly.
I mean, Rocky 4, man. That scene where he's working out in the Russia and the barn pops.
Exactly.
That's insane. Because he really did that too.
I know.
That's insane. Running in the 4 foot of snow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's 4 foot himself, so it was really hard.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. No, so Creed and Rocky, all the Rockies, all the Creeds too. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So far, yeah.
Two great series of movies.
Yeah.
Top 5 athletes that
top
you.
5
yeah.
athletes?
Your top 5 athletes.
Me. I'd say Terrence Bud Crawford.
Okay.
Shakur Stevenson. Andre Ward. I would say Floyd Mayweather, but that's been all boxing so far.
That's all right.
all right.
That's your list.
That's your passion.
Yeah, probably
Good.
Floyd
Floyd
Mayweather.
Mayweather. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel that. One more. You got 4.
Who would I say?
You said one earlier, Muhammad Ali, maybe.
Probably him or
His daughter boxed for a while too, Layla.
Layla Ali. I love her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
She had a pretty good record. I thought like 20 something, 23, 25 and 1 or something like that. I thought. I could be wrong.
yeah.
Yeah, 24-0.
24 and 0,
Yeah.
Do you ever get to meet somebody like that when you go out to these events? They ever pull up?
Sometimes they do. I met Sean Porter. I've met who was that? Yeah, I met Clarissa Shields.
Oh, yeah.
Teofimo Lopez.
Mm-hmm.
So I've, Oh yeah, Michaela Mayer. She's one of my favorites right now. But yeah. So
That's
I've got to meet a couple people.
Yeah. You're like, I'm gonna fight you all one day.
One day.
One day, I'm gonna fight all y'all. Asked you this earlier, but what is on your playlist? Like when you're in the gym or when you're preparing for a fight, what's in those headphones and getting you ready?
I say probably my top song is Easy by KB. Okay. And what's the Unstoppable by Sia, I believe. Sia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sia? Mm-hmm. How do you
SIA.
SIA.
Yeah.
You just said 2 groups I never heard of. Pops, I know I'm old.
I've heard them because I got daughters. And
I know I'm old. Listen, Brijhana, the boxing ballerina, man, incredible conversation. Thank you for making time for us here today on Interrupt KC.
Thank you.
We wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
All right, we wish you all the best. Before we let you go, is there anything you want to say, express to our audience, people watching, just seeing you for the first time?
Just stay tuned. Stay tuned. We got some big stuff coming. Thank you to my mom, my dad, and my little brothers for sticking with me. And thank you to my teammates.
With that, Interrupt KC, JL.
D-Rod right here, man.
Like, follow, share, subscribe, everybody. We are out of here. Peace.
Deuces.